Today we're going to painting this street scene, focus on how to see and use shapes. If you're a member of Enjoying Art, now you can come to our learning center to view the full video. We need to looking for the bigger shape before looking for smaller shape. I am going to use the flat brush. Maybe pick something easier. That's the sky. I'm going to take the Winsor blue red shade for the sky there. Okay, let's start from here. Here you go. Here you go, like that. And have a little bit blue shade, green shade. Okay, coming over here, like that. So I'm going to block out from shape to shape. That's one shape. Then I'm going to take a look at the ground. What color is that? I'm going to put a little bit gray color. I'm going to take a look at, that's the shape. Coming like this. Okay, take a look at that. I'm going to have the shape over here from the street over here coming through like that. Here we go. Going around over here, I'm going to leave a little light shape. So this is in the light area, so it's not in the cast to shadow. I'm going to have a little big shape over here. So I'm going to have that, just use the corner over here, just put a little light shape over here, like that. That's fine for now. And I'm going to have a little bit warm shape in the sidewalk and also in the building. So get a little bit yellow color. And that's too much. Okay, take a little bit red. Here you go. A little bit like that. This is good. So I'm going to take a look at this color right over here. The sidewalk over here. And then put it in front over here. And just think about the different shape putting over there. And that's okay. Putting that over here. Here you go. We're going to put the cast to shadow later. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Take a look at that's one side. You don't have to make the shape very precise. Okay, but instead more focusing on how the color would look, and are those different shape of colors actually pleasing you or not. Okay, focusing on that. And I'm going to use the calligraphy brush and go to get into those smaller shape. And let's put a little color for the green. That's for now. And just throw the color over here. Like that. A little green shape. Okay. A little bit green shape. Put over there. I'm going to have some darker color. And just think about dark. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to have this color for the darker area, darker leaf of the shape of the tree. Okay, here we go, like that. Okay, have a little bit yellow color and putting that in here. Here you go, like that. I want you to just keep thinking about just shapes. Okay, you don't have to think about the tree. Okay, like that. I know it's sometimes difficult to think that way because in your mind is tree have to go with certain rules. Like what some people say is like how to paint trees. It have to go with 1, 2, 3, and otherwise they are not trees. Okay, you have to go by a certain rules, right? But in fact, it's not. You don't have to do that. Okay, so put some shape over there just for now, and I'm going to come to this side, also put some little bit green color, but I have a little bit more red because keep it a little bit more distance. But you don't have to put it like a green color, it can be gray color. Okay, like I'm put this color over here, have a little yellow. Here you go, like that. Could be jet shape. I want you to see that how it would come out if you only think about shapes. Okay, now here we go. I'm going to have some vertical line coming down over here. So this would be the shape for the tree. Okay, now we're going to take a look at some color for the brick wall. So I'm going to have the brick wall color a little bit warm. I'm going to put it over here. Let's see. I'm going to change the objects. So it's going to come down like this, a little bit red color. And actually the wall should be only here because this is the wall. We set the little foundation color over here for now. And there is the tree over here. And you can paint over the tree. The tree is going to be darker than that. Okay. Here you go. So on here, there's the person sitting over here. And we also see that has another shape on the wall over here. So if you're feeling kind of how I'm going to paint so many objects, now you're going to paint many shapes. Okay, if you don't mind to paint all the shapes, and that's fine, and you can change the color for the different shapes if you want to. I actually am going to put a little bit orange color over here like that, and right under it there are a little darker color. Now here we go. Now I'm going to have that a skinny shape coming over here like that. Okay, now I'm going to top over here also have a little shape over here coming up. Here we go. So we're going to paint this shape, also the brick wall. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to see a little window over here. Okay, that's good. A little window over here, like that. Okay, the same thing over here in the top. I'm going to throw that little color over here, even though it could be a little bit darker. Okay, coming like that. That's the light side. Okay, that's good. Now also going to start put a little color for the umbrella. And what color it would be. It could be just the little green color. And maybe this color. Just put a little color over here for now. And we can change them. Okay. Here we go. Now, some shadow can be a little bit darker. Okay, a little bit lighter at the front over here. Okay. Keep going. We're gonna throw some orange color for the seat for the girl. Like this is the color for the seat. Now take a look. What you're gonna paint around and or make it a little bit darker. So yeah, here we go. I'm going to make it a little bit darker, slightly a little bit darker, like that. Have a little bit red. I'm going to make it a little bit darker than the skin color. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to put the color over here too. And that's good. Okay. And underneath there's some darker color, but we'll take care of that a little bit later. I'm gonna come to put a little color on the man sitting at the front, and because he is sitting in the shadow, so I'm gonna mostly have a little bit more Windsor blue red shade. I'm gonna have that color over here, and that's going to be on his shirt. Okay, like that. Okay, that's good. And this color also going to apply to the catch the shadow, like that. I'm going to have a strong catch the shadow underneath over here. You can see the shape over here. Here we go. Here you go, a little bit darker. Okay, let's see. Painting around. Okay, that's good. And his pens is different color. So we can change any color if we want to. Okay, I separate it. Now I'm gonna coming back over here. I'm gonna see a little bit soft catch the shadow. Here you go on the wall. Okay, like this. Make the whole thing over here become a similar color as the shadow. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go on the ground. That's good, and we're gonna see as keep developing the shape. Okay, now I'm gonna have the gray color, actually a little bit cooler gray color, keep going onto. Okay, I'm gonna have this leg, lift this leg to be a little bit lighter. Here you go, like that. Look again. Here you go, like that. Here you go. Yeah, it's good. Now coming on this side, that's just the keep going with this dark color. And the wall is a little bit warmer, so we can keep that. Maybe you're gonna get the little bit warmer color. There you go, like that. Okay, that's the catch the shadow. Gonna keep going. And actually the whole thing is part of the shadow area. So we're going to paint this all together. And our inside over here also has catch the shadow, like that. Just keep thinking about where are related, how they related together. So after we mask all the areas, and you're going to see things a little bit more clear, the new organizations. So let's see, keep going. And then take a look at on this side. We're going to have this continue over here onto the girl over here. I'm going to have that, the catch the shadow. Now obviously the girl is outside of the shadow, so I'm going to have this part of the shadow of on the chair. So I'm going to make the girl actually standing out a lot more. So here you go. Okay, you start with a plan, and you're going to continue to working toward the plan, and sometimes there's quite a bit of steps before you reach to the plan, to execute the plan, but you're going to stick to it. Okay, don't so easily let go. Okay, gonna keep going with that. I'm gonna have some even darker color, much darker. Here you go. And you're right, it's a lot of thing going on, and it looked like too much, but it's not really too much. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna have this going on over here. Maybe the umbrella is not so much. Okay, here we go, like that. and paint around over there. Okay. Now, all right, we have a dark shape. Now I'm gonna add the catch to shadow at the front over here. Now the catch to shadow have a little bit also the blue-gray color, right? And a little bit more blue because it's looked like a closer to us, and it need to be a little bit more blue like that. Okay, here we go. Now here we go. We're gonna have it all kind of connected with this shape. I'm gonna have a little bit blue color mixed into it. Here you go. I'm gonna set a little color to the man, which is kind of a little gray. So I don't want to make it too light, okay? And make a little bit gray color into it. I'm gonna put the color on the face. You see that the whole thing in the shadow. I'm gonna have it even a little bit darker. And then the arm. Here you go, coming over here. You see that? You need to make sure it's dark enough. Okay, that's good. Now I'm gonna have the pants to be a little bit green, but if you think other color maybe even better, you can exchange it. Okay, replace that color. Here we go. I'm gonna have this color, making sure it's dark enough. Okay, here you go. Now I'm gonna have a little bit leave a little gap coming down like this. Here you go, like that. Okay, and I'm gonna have a little bit gray color, so it looks like a little bit lighter, but it's okay like that. And right now it looks like he is sitting in the air, but after we put the darker furniture and it will show. Okay, here we go. Now I'm gonna have a little bit color coming down over here like that. Okay, it looks like there's some gap over there. We can fill it up a little bit later. I'm gonna have a little brown color, a little bit red color, or brown color coming over here. Here you go. And have that color coming down. Okay, here you go. That's good. Even that is coming down through here. That's okay. Now we're gonna put a little color to the bottom of the umbrella. Okay, I'm gonna take a look like a brown color, right? So I'm gonna have this color. Looks like a little bit warmer. Screen your eye to see how dark that color is supposed to be. I think it could be darker, like that color. Here we go. I'm gonna put this color right in here. We'll still try to cover the foundation color. Making sure you see the color, how dark that would be. Okay, that's good. Cover that color. Now we're gonna come back to the car over here. I'm gonna put a little color in the back mirror, a little bit greenish. So here you go. I'm gonna put this color in here and leave a little light. And here you go, like that. Here you go, like that. That's good. Okay, I'm gonna have a little bit darker. That's showing the back over here. That's good, like that. And less is more. If we can make it less, even better. Okay, a little bit over here. And the side of the car. That's good. And a little window on the side over here. And keep a little bit suggestions for the wheel. Okay, here you go. A little bit blue. Okay, now let's see. A little bit suggestions for the wheel. Like that. A little bit suggestion for the wheel. Here you go, to catch the shadow right underneath. A little suggestion for the front wheel. Okay. Here you go. The rear wheel. Okay, like that. Okay, now see the other car right there. Now that's good. I'm going to, and also a little bit darker color for the catch the shadow underneath. I'm going to put a little bit blue color. You see that as soon as you put the shape correctly, and it will look like what you mean. Okay, I'm going to have this a little bit blue. The shortcut here is to capture the shape correctly and cohesive together. Okay, that's good. I'm going to have a little bit darker also underneath over here. That's good. Like that. I'm going to put a little red shape. Okay, here you go. For the back of the car, for the light. And here you go. There's a little red color over here. Put the color there and before you come to change it. Okay, a little red color over here. And here you go. A little red here. The same thing over here. Like that. That would definitely make it feel like a car. Okay, what about the other side? The two car. I'm gonna have a little bit darker. And the bottom over here. See that? Everything is about shape. I know it's just not easy. Just think about shapes. Start thinking about the shape suddenly. But it's not too late to start. Think about that right now. From this moment on. Okay, I'm gonna put a little shape over here for the wheel with the gray. We're gonna have that over here. There's the catch the shadow of the from the tree. Okay, like that. There you go, like that. That's good. Okay, a little bit over here too. Okay, or even on this wall. Like that, even here. Okay. So I have some catch the shadow over there. And now we come back to, I also have the catch the shadow of this box onto this wall. Okay, like that. Here we go. We're gonna have a couple line over here. Now break a little bit, and this is good. And now we're gonna come back to do the color for the tree. Let's take a look. I'm gonna have a little red color, so a little darker of the green color. We got to have some red color into it. So I get a little blue color as well. Now that's good. Now I'm gonna have this color coming over here. Okay. Here you go. Here you go, like this. Here you go. That's the darker shape of the tree. Just think about the shape. Okay, I'm gonna have a little shape coming down over here. And here you go. Coming here, have a little shape in between. Here you go, like this. You know that after you get the shape right and with the correct edges, and it will look like the story we try to tell, the details, it will be there. I'm gonna put a little simple shape in between over here. Take a look. Keep thinking about the different shapes. We're gonna maybe have a little bit water to create some soft information. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna have a little bit darker color like that. Okay, that's good. And seeing some of them over here. Now it looks like a tree. Now here we go. I'm going to get a little yellow color and have a little bit like this. Now I'm going to have this, some little soft color, and just use the water to blend it on the here, so you can have some texture and make it feel like there's some of the soft edges, the leaves somehow integrated into the shadow. Okay, like this. Okay, also those green color maybe also should be a little bit darker, so I'm gonna have a little bit blue color mixed with in here, maybe over here somewhere. Need to be a little bit darker like that. Here we go. So I'm gonna keep some area still a little bit clear, some area is a little bit softer blended in. Right, here you go, like that. Okay, that's for now. And after that, and we're gonna come back at a little bit sharper details. Now we're gonna add a little bit also very much similar colors because it's also in the catch to shadow, right? So I'm gonna have this color very similar, get a little bit red. This is for the tree trunk. Okay, coming down like this. Look again. It's also in the catch the shadow. I'm not sure it's dark enough. I'm gonna have it down over here like that. Okay, here you go. Now I have a little bit color over here too, like that, and maybe have a little color over here too. Okay, and I'm gonna have a little bit blue color into this color. I'm gonna make a little bit darker details. So on the edge over here, have a little bit darker for the shadow. Okay, like that. There we go. I'm gonna have a little bit detail, a little bit, not too much, like that. That's good. Seeing that looks like a tree. Now I'm gonna come back here to start adding a little more definitions, a little bit sharper for this pose. Here you go. I'm gonna have this color coming down, have a little bit warmer color, yellow color on the back, and a little bit orange color coming down over here. So here you go, and coming like this. So make a little bit more interesting over there. And have a little bit darker color, add some shape to it for the leg. Okay, here we go. Here we go, right here. Coming down all the way. Here you go. Have that and have this. That's good. The bottom over here, that's the line. Here you go. Catch the shadow. And that's good. There's some sign over here. It looks like a coffee. Okay, I'm gonna have a little bit and have a little arrow over here, a little bit lower than, like that. That's this sign. I'm gonna have a little darker shape as his head. Here we go. That's good. The head over here. I'm gonna have a little stripe on it, so I'm gonna have this little big stripe. Now we're gonna add some color to the girl, and still some work we need to have to do. Okay, the face over here. Got so many shapes, we just have to take care of them. Okay, a little brown color, so we put the orange color first. And here you go. Now the arm, like that. It's good. And look like she's looking at the phone. Everyone looking at the phone. Okay, I'm gonna have a little bit water with this red color. Here you go. There's the leg, and also there's the leg, and the top over here I'm gonna make it a little bit lighter. Now we're gonna put a little telephone pole over there in the background. Let's draw the little line coming over here. Here we go. Little line like this. Okay, little line at there. Okay, that's good. Yeah, it looks like this. I don't know how many lines like this that look like. And there's one line straight. Okay, now I'm gonna set a little very thin line coming over here. Here you go. One like that, and another line over there. Now I have another line all the way over here to there. Now I'm gonna make sure less paint, so I can draw some thin line. Here you go. One, okay, a few. That's just good. Now I'm gonna come back with the shape, darker shape. Okay, just the blue color and with the red color, and then I'm gonna come back here. You just put a little shape, just the shape. Trust yourself, you can do it. Okay, that's a little shape. Okay, look for it. No, not just assuming it and doing it. Okay, making sure you see the shape. There's a little shape coming over here, like that. That's good. So this painting is all about how to find the shapes. Have a little bit red and make a little bit purple color. And I'm going to put the purple color right over here. There you go, like that. That's good. Okay. As soon as you put the shape over there, they're gonna see what it is. Okay. I'm gonna have a little blue color in the shadow side on her shoulder. Okay, it's good. Right here. Let's see, right here. It's good. And then there's a little triangle. Be the same color for the shoes as for the pen. Okay, like that. And then over here, have a little bit detail in the middle over here. Like say I'm gonna move that a little cover and a little bit more to here. Okay, I'm gonna have that cover right there. Okay, and I'm gonna have a little bit darker too, a little bit more blue. There you go, a little bit over here. Like that. Here you go. And that's good. Little cover like that. I also have some of the dust, like there's something going on. But after I have that color over there, I'm making sure I'm gonna have the surrounding have a little bit different, right? So I'm gonna have a little bit more of this Windsor blue red shade, have a little red color, maybe feel a little bit purplish. Okay, here we go, like this. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this around this circle. First, I'm gonna have this. Here you go, like this. Here you go, around this. As soon as you put a little color different, you make this connected with the people's imagination. So now I'm gonna have this a little bit like that, and softly I'm gonna brush over this